Right, I'm not messing around. You have no money, you're new to the game, GTA 2022, you've got no clue what to do. Well, let me fix that.
So, every week in GTA, if you look on the Rockstar Newswire, you will see that certain jobs will be paying out for triple money. So have a look right now on the Rockstar Newswire to find out which ones are paying out triple. So, before I continue with the video, I want to mention that in the top right corner of your screen, I will put your goal. And this will be the goal that you need to achieve before moving on to the next step in the process of becoming rich in GTA. Top right will be the money you need to achieve that goal. So, as I said, you want to look out for the triple payouts. This means that some jobs will be paying out 3 times as much as their normal payout. So you're going to have a look on your jobs and you're going to find out which ones these are. Once you've found them, you're going to enter them and you're going to grind them until you have about 250,000.
So, you've grinded out those sessions, and in about maybe an hour, you have 250k to your name. Up there in the corner, you can kind of see mine. I just withdrawed that, but you would get it from doing those triple jobs. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your local ammunition, but before, you may be wondering how you're going to get there. Well, if you didn't know this already, but if you come to Legendary, sort by price, you have a couple of free cars here. If you have the Criminal Enterprise, you've got the Enos, however you want to say it, and the Invetro Coquette Classic, Anis Elegy RH8. You've got your Vapid Hot Knife, Chameleon, Grotti Turismo R, and all of these cars here. Now, because you've only got 250k, I recommend you buy either one of these 3 cars. This is going to be your means of transport around the map for now, until you're able to move on. So, personally, I'd pick the Turismo because it just has way better stats. RH8 is decent, it's got decent stuff. These two, they're not that practical, and nor are these two. So, you're going to be picking between these two here. Personally, I'd have the Turismo. But if you like your Nissans, then you can have this one, obviously. It doesn't matter. The Banshee is also free too. That's a pretty good car. It's pretty fast too. So if you're looking to get places quick, go for that. Now, let's say you've just ordered your car, and because you got 250k, you're not really going to be doing much to it. So I'd recommend you leave it just bone stock. You just use that as your means of transport for the map. So, you got 250k, let's go to our local ammunition. Now, before I go in, there's a couple of things I want to mention. I didn't remember this bit, but I'm putting it in now. When you join the game, you get 2 emails. You get one from this woman named Maud, and another one with just like, I believe it's a photo. These are 2 like special missions, and once both completed, you can get, I think it's maybe 250k per mission. I recommend you do these if you don't want to be doing the triple money grinding thing. It's actually a lot easier, I reckon, and there's a ton of good YouTube videos on it. Right, so once you're in ammunition, you're gonna want to buy just an just an assault rifle. It doesn't matter which one, whichever one's available to you that's an assault rifle, buy it. But make sure you buy the mini SMG first. This thing is so handy. It can be used in cars, and it's got extremely good fire rate, you know, on top of every other weapon you can use in a car. So micro SMG, this is your primary buy before anything else. Once you have that, I recommend you either buy some sort of assault rifle, you know, or a shotgun. Whichever one you want, it doesn't really matter, but have an assault rifle or a shotgun ready. And if you didn't know already, this can be picked up for free by finding parts at police investigations. There's also guides on YouTube on how to unlock this, and it is an extremely good weapon. Now, another thing that I need to mention as well, when you do missions, you're going to want to buy armor. Armor is a must-have. Super heavy armor is the best, but you know, any armor will do. You just want to have armor on you because this will literally defend you against, because you won't have very good health if you're starting out. You're going to want to have that little extra, you know, armor to keep you alive. So, let's do a quick review on what we've got so far. So, you've grinded to 250k, you've brought a free car, and you've just bought your first weapons. Now, you're capable to do first 6 missions of the new update, the drug wars. Okay, so you've now arrived back at the warehouse. Well, on the minimap should be presented a D for drags, but this will only unlock after you head up here, and on the minimap right around about here there should be an R. So go to Ron, his name's Ron, that's the guy. Go over here and you're going to get put into the drug wars sort of introductory cutscene, and once you've done that, this will appear on your minimap here. So it's just next to the casino. You come down a bit and there will be this letter here. This is symbolized for Drax, and these are the missions. Walk onto it, there you go. It will say press right on D-pad to play first dose. What this is going to do is this is going to enable you to get this business completely free. So you go in here, first dose, welcome to the troop. You're going to play that and you'll be put into the mission. That is one of 6 missions you will do. You need to complete all 6 of these missions to unlock this place here. Now you're going to do what I taught you. You've got your armor, you've got your car, you've got your weapon. That's all you're going to need for this mission. You do not need anything else. You can do it completely bone stock. That is going to be your next move. So you've just done that mission. Now you've got access to your Brickade 6x6, aka your acid lab. This is going to be how you're going to get your first sort of primary income. Start leveling up your character and, you know, unlocking more of the game, if you will. So you're going to speak to Mutt, I believe, and you're going to press right on D-pad and you're going to just set it up, okay? How you set it up, you literally step in the back here, and now that you're back here, you're going to go in the cutscene, everything is going to tell you how it works, and you're just going to start manufacturing. You're going to steal your supplies, you're going to save all the money that you have right now, you're going to just keep stealing your supplies until you've leveled up that supplies bar at the bottom left, bottom right corner there. Once you've done that, you're going to drive this outside and you are going to sell. But you need to be able to register as a CEO. Your next move should be getting a VIP office, or a CEO office even. Now, if you have the criminal enterprise pack, which I highly recommend you get if you do not have it, you get this place for free. This is absolutely free. Maze Bank West, you get to renovate it, do whatever you want to it, I don't really care. But this gives you access to pretty much the fundamentals of GTA. You get to register as a CEO. This unlocks everything for you, and honestly it's a necessity, you can't skip it out. If you don't want to buy the criminal enterprise pack, then I would recommend you continue grinding for triple paying missions out, or do the 2 treasure hunts that I told you about before. That will pretty much get you to your first million. Right, so let's say you got to your first million and you can now register as a CEO. You're going to keep buying supplies and you're going to keep selling them until you have enough to buy your Kasaka. It's honestly, it is so fucking good. It's here, right here, at the top of Warstock. This giant, massive submarine, you can't miss it. I've already bought it, but it should be on sale for 2.2 million. You do not need any of these. You literally just need the bone stock thing. The only thing I recommend you get, if you're able to afford it, if you've grinded so much that you have enough for it, is buy the Sparrow. It is so good. It's literally like, it's like an Oppressor Mark II, but helicopter version. It can spawn in right next to you on the roads. Doesn't matter where you are, it will spawn literally next to you. You can equip weapons onto it. You can now even add countermeasures on it too. So when someone locks onto you, you know, chaff or flare, they can't do that anymore. Missiles just get deflected. It's honestly a godsend of a vehicle, and I recommend you buy it if you have the money for it. I think it's like 1.7 million, probably. So again, let's do a quick review. You made your 250k. Awesome. You've got your vehicle. You've got your gun. You've got your first VIP office. You know, you're doing well. You're doing very well. Then you need to save up your 2.2 million through either this business or grinding triple money. Good to know. Yeah, you're going to grind it either through this or doing races, triple money, the missions that I told you about, whatever. You're going to get to your 2.2 million and you're going to buy the Casaca. Now, I'm going to head over to my Casaca now. And again, do you see what I mean? The Casaca, the Sparrow, I literally just called it in through the interaction menu here, and you can see that it's literally just spawned in right here. Didn't even have to do anything, just boom, right there next to you. Alright, good job. You made it to your Casaca. Now you can speak to this dude. That's Pavel. He will give you access to the entire of the Cayo Perico heist series. Now, of course, you're going to have to register as a CEO again to access your tables, so secure a serve and start an organisation. Now you have full access to this heist, and this is the most OP heist. Even after being nerfed, I think twice now, it's still probably the best heist, because it can be done solo. So, you're going to activate this. It's going to cost you, I think, 25,000, but it may be free on your first go, I don't quite know. It will say this on the screen, and you just want to press yes. There you go, you are now in. It goes like this. It goes paintings, then it goes cocaine, then it's weed, and then it's cash. In that order, cash being the least valuable, paintings being the most valuable. You're going to finish it, and you're going to get maybe 1.7 million. I can't quite remember how much you get. You get quite a bit. But that will be enough. Well, even if you don't get enough the first time, you're going to save up for the Sparrow. Now, if you had the criminal enterprise and you had the million to start off with, and you didn't blow all your money away, then it would be a lot easier for you because you will already have quite a bit of money saved up. So you'll probably only need to do the heist once. For those of you that don't, you will have to do this heist maybe twice or 3 times. But you're going to save up for that. That's your next move. Let's say you've grinded to 3 million, that should be your next benchmark. So, for the Cayo Perico heist, grind yourself to 3 million. That would be a great number to be at, because there is a certain business you're going to buy. So, you're going to want to go to foreclosure on Mazebank. And you are going to buy the cheapest nightclub, which is this one over here, for 1 million. Elysian Island nightclub. The nightclub is so good because think of it as like a hub for all your businesses. Under your nightclub, you can put every single business you own and assign it to a certain person who will look after it for you. Once you've finally gone through all the cutscenes with, I've honestly forgotten his name, you'll get to this spot where I'm at right here. So, I'm going to show you now by logging into my Mega computer. Tell you what exactly I've done here. So, as you can see, this thing is an absolute money-making machine, and it's completely passive. All of it is 100% passive, which is the silver lining that sets it apart from every other business here. So, nightclub management, resident DJ. You do not care about this. It does absolutely nothing. Okay, do not even consider booking anyone else than Solomon, because Solomon is free, and honestly, you do not care about your nightclub popularity. We don't even care about the nightclub, we just care about what's underneath it. So, warehouse management. This is the important part. You have 5 guys here. Now, I think you only start off with a couple to begin with, so again, you're just going to keep grinding your Cayo Pericos until you can buy each one, so you can afford it, yeah? And under here you can see that I've assigned each one. So if I click on this guy here, he's assigned to my sporting goods. So, as you can see, they're all running my businesses for me. And they are buying goods and selling them, and they're doing what you would have done manually in your business, but completely for you. I'm doing absolutely nothing. And as you can see, it's filling up all these pallets and trays and what have you. But there's 3 vehicles here that you're gonna want to eventually buy. I think you get them free when you start out. So this van, this will be used for selling anything under about, I think it's 400,000 plus till about 400,000 till about 900,000 you sell in this vehicle, and then 1 million plus 900k plus you sold in this vehicle here because you need more storage to do it. So you're going to upgrade the armor to full, and you're going to buy explosive mines on each individual one because they are awesome against griefers. I recommend that you 100% sell in a fully populated public lobby. But you may be like, oh no, but isn't there griefers? Yeah, well, you can't be locked onto. You've got explosive mines, and honestly, the amount of times I've been griefed to when I haven't been griefed is severely less. I've been in so many fully public lobbies and sold completely unscathed, completely unharmed, and the bonus for selling in a public lobby is so worth it. Like, you may be selling 800k, but you'll be receiving maybe 1.4 million at the end of it just for selling in that public lobby. So your next move after buying your nightclub, you're not going to worry about selling in the first half. You will have the nightclub perfect. Do not worry about it until you have at least 3 businesses up and running. And those 3 businesses that I recommend for you. So, you're going to have this MC business here. Great Circle, Clubhouse, whatever. If you got Criminal Enterprise, get it for free. If not, buy it. I don't care. You're buying it. You need to. This is how you register for an MC and everything like that. So, vehicle cargo. Now, this vehicle warehouse is perfect for your non-passive grinding in between selling your nightclub, which I'll get onto later on. So, you have your Kasaka, you have your acid lab, you have your nightclub, you have your special vehicle. Now, you also, alongside that, you have your weapons, you have your car, and you have maybe some different clothes, or you've upgraded your car. Something like that. Something to slightly enhance the gameplay a bit. This is a good point now because you're not exactly tight for money, but you're still not ready to start making passive money. So because you've grinded your KOs, you should now be at this point. So, you've now arrived in your MC warehouse. You get pretty much access to all the bike upgrades, you got your bike workshop, all that kind of stuff. Perfect, awesome, lovely. So, come over to your computer, start a motorcycle club, MC business. Yep, sit down with it. Now, log into your website. Sweet. And these are the businesses that I recommend you buy. All 3 of these. You've got your cocaine lockup, weed farm, and counterfeit cash. Okay. These are all relatively on the low end of the price scale for businesses when it's in this game. However, I want you to buy the cheapest out of all 3 of these 3 businesses here. So, whoops. So if you go into this business iron here. So, for this one, the cocaine knockup, you're going to want to buy the Alamo C one. For the weed farm, you're going to want to buy Sanchiansky Mountain Range. And for the counterfeit cash factory, Grand Sonora Desert. These are all the 3 cheapest, and I think collectively they may cost you 5 million. Which you should already have by this point, because if you look up in the corner there, your money goal is at 5 million right now. This is what you should be grinding to. Again, this should be done through the bulk of selling your acid lab, you know, KO Pericos. It may get tedious, but it's the grind at the start of the game that will bring you fun afterwards. So, yeah, you'll have these 3 unlocked now, and you can assign 1 person to each of these businesses. In your nightclub, you now get your passive money coming in, completely free. So, let's just review now. So, you have your nightclub set up, that is now generating passive money using all your businesses, and all you need to do is go check in on it every maybe 4 hours. You just check in on it. You probably have about maybe 500, 600k saved up. Sell that. Now, what you're going to want to be doing in the meantime, whilst that thing is filling up, either keep continuing to do a KO Perico grinding missions, but there's another thing you can do, which is your vehicle cargo. Now, I'm not very good at explaining the vehicle cargo warehouse. It's just where you source vehicles, you do them up, and you sell them to a buyer for a price. This is a very active business. You need to put a lot of effort into that one, as it's not so passive like your nightclub. It requires effort and requires you to actually actively play it, you know, to make money. So this is what you're going to be doing in the meantime whilst your passive nightclub is bringing in money. Once you've achieved that, you can have fun. You've done it. You've created your passive money, your active money, anything. You are now generating all the money you need to play this game, you know, to its fullest extent. Have fun. Buy vehicles, you know, do them up. Do whatever you want. You have full creative freedom. But remember, just to keep buying those businesses, you know, buying into them. I want you to buy all the upgrades for them. So for the nightclub, they've got a product upgrade. I recommend you buy that one. Allows you to literally make more money for doing absolutely nothing. I want you to also do 10 of Dax's Fooligan missions whenever you can, because that will unlock the efficiency upgrade for your acid lab as well. Whoops. So yeah, there you go. That is essentially how you can begin to make money from absolutely nothing in GTA. Hope you really enjoyed this video. Hope it was very helpful to those new players if you are a new player in 2023. It's definitely a tough year to get started with this game, and I respect you for doing it. Like, go on dude, you got this. I believe in all of you. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next video, alright? Peace out, boys.